Pancho Poza is a beautiful reserve tucked away in the middle of a forest high in the mountains of Veracruz. It's a popular place to come and swim in the river's crystalline waters and marvel at the impressive waterfalls. Since we visited on a Sunday, we arrived early in the morning to beat the crowd and enjoy this unique natural experience. We're on our way to a place called Pancho Poza, which is a natural spring in Veracruz, but very close to the border with Puebla.
In order to get to this place, it's very nice because we need to take the highway, which is a toll road, and the road it's amazing.
It seems to be a very accessible place. You don't need to go down miles and miles of dirt roads. It's just a really nice highway to access it. That's what we're looking for. Well, it looks like we're the only ones here so far. That's good. It is a Sunday. We were worried about there being a big crowd since we are coming on a Sunday. What are you here, Colin? The air is cold. So I don't know how cold the water is going to be.
Right now we just parked the van in a parking lot.
As soon as you leave the parking lot, the river is right there, and now we're going to walk along the river and find, I guess, a waterfall and a big natural swimming pool. Perfect for rock climbing. Hey, that. All right, let's see how high you can get. Take them off. Not bad. Hi. Hello. You're so cute. Oh. We have two dogs now. There's lots of waterfalls. How do we know when we get to the waterfall? Judging by the amount of people that are outside of the water versus in the water, I think it's kind of cold. Or maybe they just don't know how to swim.
So after walking for what?
20 minutes?
25 minutes, we finally made it to the waterfall. I guess we're gonna try and go for a dip. Hopefully it's not as cold.
How cold is it?
It's not that cold. I just made it to the waterfall. It's amazing here. It's so pretty. It took me a lot of strength to get here because there's a lot of current, but I made it. I'm gonna try and swim with the current out of here. So let's see how it goes.
The crystal clear river stretches through the forest, offering several natural pools perfect for swimming that are spaced out enough so that it doesn't feel too crowded. If you're looking for a workout, try swimming against the current as you make your way towards the waterfall. It gets harder and harder the closer you get. And although the water is not very cold, be sure to bring a towel and a change of clothes because the cool mountain air will make you shiver in no time. This place is kind of similar to somewhere else we've been that we've made a video on. You should check that out if you haven't. It's called Nace el Agua, and there's waterfalls and you can swim. But the difference here at Pancho Poza is that there's no entrance fee. It's just open to the public. And Colima's allowed in since it's just, you know, a part of nature. It's not like there's no park or anything. You just walk along the river. And also compared to Nace el Agua, the water here is warmer.
Oh yeah. The weather is colder, the water it's warmer.
Yeah, that's true. Or maybe it feels warm, maybe the water feels warmer because the air is colder.
Yeah.
And maybe the water in Nace el Agua is colder because it's hotter outside.
Maybe. But a fact is that we are higher in altitude.
We got here around 10 this morning, and now it's already like noon, and there's way more people. It's a Sunday, so if you come here on a weekend, definitely arrive before 10 a.m. if you'd rather have the place mostly to yourself.
Yeah.
Or just come during the week if you have the flexibility. Well, we beat the crowd, and we're just barely beating the rain. We're only a few hundred meters away from the van, but it's cold.
I'm cold.
Right?
I'm glad we beat more than the crowd, the rain, because it's freezing cold after swimming in that water. The water is not that cold, but it's cold outside.
Yeah, getting out of the water, being all wet. Colima doesn't mind the rain.
We just finished having our tacos. It was a great recommendation in case the guy from the parking lot see the video. Thank you. It was great barbacoa. And I was a little afraid of coming during the weekend because I thought it was gonna be very crowded, but since we arrived very early in the morning, we ended up having an amazing experience.
The crowds did show up around 12, so
maybe even a little before time.
Yeah, I'd love to go back during the week if we can, and maybe like in the middle of summer, maybe June or July when it's a little warmer. But honestly, it was fine. The water felt good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to go during the week would be cool too. I'm sure you would have the place all to yourself during the week. Veracruz has just been incredible for the natural water features it has. Like the waterfalls we saw in Nace el Agua, and then here at Pancho Poza, all the rivers and the waterfalls have been so clear. The water's been incredibly just crystal clear.
Yeah, crystal clear is beautiful.
And which is something I think very special about Veracruz because they get so much rain. I think it must be one of the rainiest states in Mexico.
Yeah.
And we've just started exploring Veracruz, and there's so much more to see. So
yeah,
be sure to stay tuned. We will, as we continue exploring around Mexico and around Veracruz.
We're gonna continue exploring down south in Veracruz. Unfortunately, right now, because of the rains, there was a problem with the road. So we're gonna see if it's possible to go down south this week, or if we're gonna have to make some time in Puebla until those roads are fully repaired, so we can continue. Stay tuned and subscribe.
Yeah.
See you guys next week.
See you next week.